So welcome to the program. Welcome to the 55th episode of this Skill Up program. I'm extremely happy that this program has been going well, and we are all very happy that, this program has continued for so many episodes and so many fortnights. And I'm also very happy that we are getting good response from people as well as for the participants, from the presenters, from the chief guests, from across Isame area and sometimes from outside. So we are on the 55th episode of this program, and today's topic is Living is Giving, and Living is Giving is Lionism. So that topic is going to be dealt with by my friend LCIPA Amarnath Rao, and our chief guest today is Dr. Aruna Abhay Oswal. So before we began, a few minutes ago, I showed you some videos. Many of you might have watched them, and you might have heard Arunaji say that LCIF is her opportunity to work globally and locally and to work for the neighborhood. That's wonderful. I think it's very, very powerful and insightful message that she gave. And thank you very much for watching the videos. Let me just remind you that this program actually starts at 9 o'clock, but I start my Zoom meetings at 8:30, and I play some videos to keep those who join in early occupied, and maybe 8:55 I give 5 minutes time for everybody to say hello to each other. 9 o'clock sharp we start this meeting. This program was conceived 3 years ago to help the LCIPs, the highest certified lions in Lionism, to occupy themselves and also to share the knowledge and skills that they have with others. This also is an opportunity for everyone who wants to upskill and upgrade and improve. So we have created this platform, and it has been going on so well all these 3 years. So we made these episodes during the first year and quite a lot of them during the second year. And we are in the third year now. And we are already on the 7th episode this year and the 55th episode all in. And every one of these episodes begins with explaining one of the basics of Lionism, either a code of ethics or a purpose or the motto or any one of the basics of Lionism. And today, the 6th code of ethics is going to be explained to us by Praveen Murray. I request Praveen to please explain this ethic to us.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. The code of ethics is to aid others by giving my sympathy to those in distress, my aid to the weak, and my substance to the needy. If I'm not wrong, this is the seventh code of ethics, sir, we are dealing with. This ethic teaches us that being a lion means being kind, helpful, and caring. It has three main ideas when you look at this code of ethic. The sympathy to those in distress means we care for people who are sad or suffering. Even listening or giving a few comfortable words can also help them a lot. Aid to the weak means we support people who are facing difficulties, whether in health, emotions, or life. We help them as friends, not as superiors or leaders, but as a good friend. We can just give them aid. And the third one is like substance to the needy, means we share that we have like our time, money, food, or anything that we have with people who need them. What matters most is giving with a good heart, not how much we give, but whatever the little that can really help them. In short, this ethic is about being a good human being, like all the lions across the world, understanding others' pain, helping them raise, and sharing whatever we can. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Praveen. Thank you very much. That was a wonderful explanation of what this ethic drives home. Thank you very much. And I think this the seventh ethic of this code is the very essence, is the very philosophy of Lionism. I think everything that lions do perhaps is included in this one simple ethic. Thank you very much, Praveen, once again. So we are going on to the presentation. We have as our chief guest today, past international director Arunaji. And I don't think I need to introduce Arunaji to anybody. I think she has been one of the most generous, one of the most popular, one of the most successful past international directors that we have ever known. To put it in one sentence, if I can summarize everything that I want to say, because Arunaji, if I start telling about her, perhaps this 1 hour is not enough. There is so much to say about her achievements, about her recognitions, about her life and all that. But I just would like to very briefly tell you that in case I can summarize everything that Arunaji's profile into one sentence, uh, she believes it's not important to go to heaven after we die, after we leave. But in case we want, we can create a heaven here on earth while we are alive. I think this is the essence of a life, and I think that one single statement is enough to tell the kind of life that she has always lived. There is a there is a foundation in her name, Aruna Abhay Oswald Trust, and it serves people in need and it spreads joy. For a very long time, she has been a lion and all that, I live, and she has established blood banks, she has established eye care centers and foundations, community welfare foundations. Quite a lot of service activities have been organized by her in rural areas, especially Adivasi communities, and she created lots of medical facilities and educational institutions. And I think the list is very. In 2015, she started a flagship project, which is a mobile medical van for delivering primary health, especially in rural areas. And she reached maybe lakhs of people through those mobile medical vans. And she has done tremendous work with that. This was quite an innovative program in helping reach directly the needy. She also created a mammography and ENT center in Kenya. She was instrumental in doing that. She served as a director, I don't need to tell you, but not many directors get an opportunity to serve as a board appointee or an LCF trustee or an LCIF member. And she did both. This is a very rare opportunity, and this comes only to a few people. And I think if I give you the list of the awards and recognitions that she has received, I told you already that time is not enough, but I'll tell you two recognitions. The names of the recognitions perhaps are not important, but the people who gave those recognitions perhaps tell us how important they are. She received a recognition straight from past Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. And the second recognition she received from past Indian past President Abdul Kalam. I think the people who gave the awards, the names, they indicate how big the awards were and how significant those recognitions are. And if I can further summarize in one sentence, she is a magnetic personality, a big entrepreneur, a global philanthropist, not limited to her neighborhood, but global philanthropist, and a social activist. And finally, with an iron will and a heart of gold, she has been working extremely conscientiously and with great dedication, and she has reached almost every needy person that she knew. And I welcome PID Aruna Oswalji to this program. I request her to give her message and also inaugurate this episode.
Thank you. Thank you, Felicitator nagaRAJU, for speaking so high of me. It really inspires me when my lion friends talk about it. But I think we all are a family and we are all doing good work in our own ways. I would like to thank you for the opportunity given to me today, because this subject is very close to my heart. And we know that living is giving is Lionism. If we are a lion, we understand the meaning very perfectly, what is living and what is giving. It is an honor to speak on a thought so simple yet so profound. Living is giving. In today's world, where everyone is running to achieve more, possess more, and become more, we often forget that true living begins when we start giving. As Winston Churchill beautifully said, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Each one of us is blessed with love, time, knowledge, and resources. But these blessings find meaning only when they are shared. Giving doesn't always mean donating wealth. Sometimes it is as small as giving a smile, a listening ear, a word of encouragement to someone in need. Mother Teresa once said, it's not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. And that is the essence of true generosity. When we give, we don't diminish what we have, we multiply it. Our joy expands, our hearts grow, and our lives become richer with purpose. There is a certain happiness that comes only from knowing that someone is smiling today because of me and you. I would like to relate a very, very recent incident which happened with me yesterday. I was in Mumbai. I was coming out of the parlor, and one child with so much of confidence, he must be 7 to 8 years old. He came to me and he told me, Didi, can you buy me a ration for my family? He so confidently took my hand in his hand and took me to the ration shop nearby. I went to the shop with him. I thought God has sent some messenger for me today to help someone, to bring smile in someone's faces, some family faces. I went to the shopkeeper. There were so many shops, but he took me to the specific shop. Didi, please, I want to buy from here. I said, okay, fine. Went with him. He just went inside. So much happiness, so much confidence he had on his face. And he told the shopkeeper, my Didi has come now. Please give whatever she says. I said, what you want? He said, I want ration. I said, for how many days? He said, maybe 1 day. I said, why 1 day? What you will do the next day? Didi, whatever you can give. I told the shopkeeper, at least give for 15 days to them. At least that ration. He said, I said, you know what you want? He said, yeah, I know. Dal, rice, oil, masalas, and even atta. You know that everything. He was calculating everything and telling the shopkeeper as he was dominating him. Not me. I was not talking. He was talking and dominating him that I want this and give that to me. I said, okay, fine. I told the shopkeeper that please give him everything, whatever he needs. In the meantime, his brother came. Brother was also very young, maybe 1 year younger than him. He said, Didi, I also want. I said, you belong to the same family? He said, yeah, he's my younger brother. I said, then why you want separate? He said, no, I also want to show my parents I have got something for them. I told the shopkeeper, please give 2 packets now. Make 2 bags of everything what they want and give me the bill. Okay, the process started. Then at the end of it, I gave the money to the shopkeeper. He returned me some money back. I said, why are you turning me back? Give them what they want now more. He said, no, ma'am, I've given everything to them. It's okay. I then asked the child, do you want any, some biscuits or something for you? He said, yeah, Didi, I like these biscuits. He especially went inside the shop and picked up some 2 packets of biscuits, which he really liked the most. I said, okay, take it. Then the other brother went inside, he took the other packets. Then I said, what you want more? You want any potato wafers? He said, no, I want gems. He just pushed 2 packets of gems, 2 each for them. I said, the shopkeeper, take the money for these also. The shopkeeper was so moved. Why I was happy to give them. Smile is a different thing. You brought in somebody's face. You're giving help to them. That's fine. But the shopkeeper also was inspired, motivated to give them something more. That was the best part which I felt yesterday. Just yesterday it was that. I said, I must share this experience. And when I came, my driver was searching for me. Where ma'am has gone? He was searching in the shops. I said, today I thought, God, I saw God. Literally in a small child's face, in a small child's heart, that God is there to protect them and to protect us. So it is the stories which really inspire us sometimes in our lives. And the great poet Rahim, we all know Rahim, who beautifully said, Rahiman Nijman ki vyatha, manhi rakho goe. Rahiman Nijman ki vyatha, manhi rakho goe. Suni iti lehe log sab, baant na lehe koi. It means, keep the pain of your heart within. For when you shared, people may mock, but seldom help. But we need to understand these lines remind us to cultivate inner strength and empathy, to understand the silent struggles of others and extend kindness without judgment. Let us remember that giving is not just an act, it is a way of life. We all know that, we all Lions do it. It is an expression of gratitude for what we already have. When we give love, we receive love. When we give kindness, it returns multiplied. As Dalai Lama rightly said, our prime purpose in this life is to help others. And if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. I was just thinking, why we're talking about living is giving? Why not giving is living? In my journey of this Lionistic journey of 36 years, I have experienced both. Living is giving and giving is living. That is also very important. In our busy lives, we often chase success, wealth, and recognition. But what truly makes life meaningful is what we give back to the society. When we share what we have, our time, our love, our kindness, our talent, we don't just change someone's life, but we transform our own. We also transform our lives. We get happiness. As Mahatma Gandhi rightly said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. There is a very beautiful saying in Hindi, जो बांटता है, वही बढ़ता है. Whatever you give, you will come in multifold. It will come to you in multifold. When we give selflessly, our joy, peace, and inner satisfaction multiply. Think of a candle. It loses nothing by lighting another candle, another flame. Similarly, when we give love, respect, or compassion, we don't lose anything. Instead, we spread light around us. Friends, let's remember that the richest people are not those who have the most, but those who give the most. Every act of giving, no matter how small, creates ripples of goodness that travel far beyond what we can see. So let's live in a way that our presence becomes a blessing to others. Let's make our lives count, not by how long we live, but by how much we give. This is true Lionism. As I shared my experience of 36 years, nagaRAJU already told so much about me. Both are equally important, giving and living. They give us lots of happiness and contentment. So let us live lives that count not by the things we own, but by the hearts we have brightened. Because in the end, living is not just about existing. It is about giving, caring, and sharing. Let us enjoy living is giving and giving is living. It is I would like to conclude with beautiful lines, very Hindi beautiful lines. I would like to conclude those with that. एक दिन हम सब कहानी बनकर रह जाएंगे. एक दिन हम सब कहानी बनकर रह जाएंगे. कोशिश करें कि कहानी ऐसी हो कि लोग हमें याद करें. So once again, I think I have not taken much time. I was given 10 minutes. I think I've taken 10 minutes. Once again, thank you so much. I have so much to say about giving is living, living is giving. My whole life, as rightly said by nagaRAJU, Mr. Oswald's life, his inspiration, his motivation, his support has till today is with me. Whatever he has done his lifetime, it is multifold now. I want to take his legacy forward. He wanted to serve the community at large. He wanted to give back to the society. I think we have been able to do something. Till yet, not completed yet. We need to do more. सेवा कभी खत्म नहीं होती. उसका कोई अंत नहीं है. आप जब भी कर सकते हैं आप करिए. आप देखेंगे कि आपको कितनी खुशी मिलेगी. जो मुझे कल खुशी मिली उस बच्चे को कुछ देकर, मुझे आज तक करोड़ों रुपया देकर भी नहीं मिली. Hardly it was 1,000 or 2,000 rupees ration, which gave me more than 2 crores of happiness. I'm talking from my heart. Yes. And I was in tears when I saw that child, and he had so much of confidence. He took my hand and guided me to the shop. Like he was a leader and I was just going after him. He was dragging me after him. Some attraction was there in him. I don't know. I was surprised. I was totally taken aback. But I think all of you must have got these experiences in your life. My lion leaders are here. All leaders or leadership, all the lions. I don't talk about that, but they are all here. And everybody is doing so much of good work. And I will really initiate. Please keep on doing this good work. Let us do something for society. As rightly said by nagaRAJU, my key lines. It is not important to go to heaven after we leave. It is not important to go to heaven after we leave. It is important to create heaven on this earth before we leave. Thank you very much for the opportunity given to me, nagaRAJU. And thank you very much, all the Lions leaders and Lions, for listening to me carefully. And thank you so much for your honor, respect, and passion and compassion given to me so that we can serve as much as we can. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Thank you.
Thank you,
With these words, I inaugurate the session, 55th session of today, Skill Up. Beautiful topic. Living is giving, giving is living. Let us lead by example. Thank you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, PID Arunaji. This has been, I think, a very, very moving talk, which touched everybody's heart, I'm sure. The personal story that you narrated that happened to you just 2 days ago, I think is, I mean, the quintessence of the everything about this topic. I think you were very small. It looked very small, but it is very, very emphatic and significant. The little deed of kindness. Somebody said, little deeds of kindness make heaven on earth. So I think the lots of different quotations in different languages that you gave, and also the message that you've given is very, very powerful. Thank you very much once again for giving your time. I must also tell you that Arunaji is one PID who, I don't know how she finds time. She responds to every one of my messages. She hardly needs time to respond. In fact, sometimes she is proactive. For instance, today's link to this meeting, I typically send it in the evening, but she sent me a message in the morning. Where is the link? So that's the kind of, I mean, quickness with which she works, and then that, I think, attracts everybody. And then we are all great adorers, admirers of Arunaji. Thank you very much, Arunaji. Thanks a lot. We are going on to the main presentation now by my very dear, intimate Lions friend, LCIP Amarnath Rao. To put it very briefly, Lion Amarnath again is very popularly known all over our multiple district as a very popular master of ceremony, as a very popular trainer, and as, I mean, a successful person in many, many different ways. I must tell you just one or two things which are very significantly unique about him. He transformed. He is a government school teacher. He works for a school, and he transformed one of the schools where he worked into more than a corporate kind of a school with the donations from Lions and Friends, and also from support from government. I think about 70 lakhs from Lions was raised, and another 50 lakhs was raised from the school is given a completely different shape because of just one man's efforts, and that is Lion Amarnath Rao. You can imagine what one person can do if one has passion and one has determination to do something big. When he was the GLT district coordinator, he conceptualized the CLLI program, which has become extremely popular all over India and also in some other parts of the world. And I was lucky to be associated with that program. He donated blood 77 times so far. I think, so what more? I think this is proof of living is giving and how he has given what he has 77 times. And when he was a club president, he did, I think, more than one activity every day, 380 and above activity during that year. A very popular master of ceremony. He is in great demand. Every district in our multiple district and every club. Of course, before he became district governor, he was a popular master of ceremony at the club level also. Now he's our district governor this year. He did all mega events, whatever he planned. Recently, one of the teachers honoring program again was a big masterly event, and then he's planning quite a lot of others also during this year. So when he was a GMT coordinator, that year 58 clubs were extended. So I think this is all very, very big success. Whatever he did tremendously well. I am extremely happy that he's one of my best friends in Lionism. I invite our district governor, LCIP, A. Amarnath Rao, to make his presentation, to share his presentation and address us.
Have passed international Abhay Aruna Oswal as our chief guest, who is the living example of today's topic, living is giving in Lionism. The person known for her giving generously. Friends, Arunaji's life tells us that life becomes meaningful not by how we live, but by how deeply we give. Thank you, Arunaji, for giving us your valuable time and motivating with your inspiring words and inspiring gesture. You are the role model of many of us. We take you as example in many of our induction programs to motivate the new lions. Thank you, Arnaji. Thank you very much. And I'm fortunate to be today here because two symbols, two great personalities, two past international directors who are the real suit for the this theme, living is giving is Lionism. One is Aruna Oswalji and another is Lion Baburauji. Both are really are the epitomes of this theme. Friends, sorry, I will share that. One minute, sir.
You are on the last slide, Amar.
Yes, sir, I am coming. Thank you, Arnaji. Thank you very much for making a wonderful time and being with us. Friends, Lionism teaches us that giving is not losing something. It's giving purpose, peace, joy, and satisfaction. When we give light to others, our own path becomes brighter. Friends, the sun gives light to the entire world without expecting any return. Without sun's giving nature, there would be no life in the earth. Sorry. The sun is the perfect symbol of the Lionism. The sun rises every day, every morning to give light to the world. As we lions, every day we rise to give hope to the needy people by our service. Life that as we line sorry life that nature like it is that nature, it's a beautiful cycle of giving. Rivers gives us water, trees gives us oxygen, earth gives us food, and even the smallest insects plays its part in the universe. That's exactly what living through giving. Friends, we heard as earlier our chief guest Arna Oswalji had given a quote of Winston Churchill. Really, it suits to the for today's topic. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Friends, we make a living by what we get by the earnings, by the positions, by the what we have, what we joy we have. Friends, but we make a life by what we give. We may give time, talent, treasure, and our kindness, our word, by deed, our hurt. Friends, it turns our ordinary life to an extraordinary, our ordinary living to an extraordinary life. We can even, as lions, we can even educate the children, give sight to the blind. We plant trees. We feed the hungry persons, and like whatnot. So many activities we do for the do as the daily life. The philosophy of Lionism is more than we give. The more we give, the richer we becomes, not in terms of money, in terms of meaningful activities, meaningful purposes. Friends, I request you to type your in the chat box your opinion. What makes our life meaningful? I request all the participants to share your opinions on the chat box, please. We're getting some messages, sir.
No, not yet. The question is, what makes our life meaningful? So answers have begun. Padmavati says, seeing smiles on others' faces. And nagaRAJU says, to serve others in need. And Jaya Chandran says, one second, by sharing. And living to share is Jaya Mohan's answer. To help needy people is Dharmendra's answer. Kindness from Vandana. When we share and care, Dr. Damodar's. Having purpose in life from Manohar. Sharing is a happy thing. That is B. Ramana. To help needy people, Ramesh Gampa. And quite a lot of other answers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you all the participants for giving a wonderful, meaningful purposes. You are sharing for the meaningful purposes. Friends, essence of living is giving. It is the philosophy of Lionism. What we do, what we live. And friends, you all know the Karna, the hero of one of the hero of the Mahabharata history. Even though he was with the Kauravas, but he still we remember him for his gestures. Karna from the Mahabharata is remembered not just for a great warrior, but as the symbol of generosity. He never said no. Anyone who came to him seeking help, whether it was gold, wealth, or even his own life. Before the Kurukshetra war, when the Lord Indra approached him disguised as a poor Brahmin, Karna gave away his divine armor and earrings, fully knowing it would cost him his life. Karna teaches us that true giving is not about surplus, it's about sacrifice, selflessness, and sincerity. Friends, in terms of Lionism, too, we give not because we have too much, but we because someone has too little, so we give and we help them. Friends, living is not breathing, it is being alive with purpose. Friends, we don't only live to breathe, eat, or to ourselves and our family members, but it is the life to live for the purpose to give something. As our chief guest earlier, Anna Oswalji shared has the extremely life and the whole life has dedicating giving in so many ways. It is a mobile van, or it is a blood bank, or anything are contributing the LCF. So it is the purpose of life to it helps us. Friends, let's life's value is not in duration, but in comparison. Duration, the number it may not give the value. The value of service gives you the contribution. The gives value give the service value gives is the value adds value. Sorry. So friends, life's value. Even the a 1 year old lion can do a miracles. So many services that help to the society. Even the 40 years old lions are not doing somewhat, sometimes not doing very well. So it is not the number, it is the quality service that adds the value to our life. Friends, living well is giving well. Living well is giving well and giving more of our lives. The more we give, the more we get, and the more we get, that adds value to our life. Friends, giving is not only about charity, it's about sharing. Giving is not only about charity, it's about sharing time, talent, touch, thought. Once Mother Teresa is passing in her car in a Calcutta streets, a beggar stopped her car and immediately Mother Teresa asked the beggar, "What can I do for you?" The beggar took a 5 rupees note and gave it to the Mother Teresa and asked her to do something for the Latur earthquake victims. Mother Teresa were very inspired and very strange because in her article wrote in India Today, she clearly tell that the 5 rupees given by beggar is more valuable than the crores of rupees given by some industrialists, because an industrialist has given the crores of rupees, but what from the profit, from their savings. But the beggar stopped his day meal and gave that 5 rupees for the contribution of the victims. This gesture gives inspired us. This was mentioned by the Mother Teresa. So, friends, it is not only about charity, about sharing time, talent, and treasure. Touch that kindness that makes the matter, that makes the difference. Friends, here is here, Friends, here when we speak of living is giving in Lionism, here is a lion who truly embodies that spirit. By nature, he loves to give, spreading light, hope, and happiness through his gestures and generous contributions. Lion Dr. G. Baburao, as LCF leader, he showed extraordinary vision. Instead of simply giving to LCF, he chose to give incentives to motivate more lions to contribute. Through his inspiring act, he gave 2 crores of rupees as incentive support, encouraged 1,000 lions to donate LCF. He was also instrumental in initiating a auspice project, motivating past multiple council chairperson Prakash Ravaru, who contributed 8.5 crore to LCF to establish this life-touching project, Hospice, one that brings comfort, dignity, and care to those in their final days. His compassion doesn't stop there. He personally contributes 10 lakh every year on his birthday to hunger relief activities in orphanages and old age homes through Lions Cup across multiple. We, in recognition of his spirit, we Lions of our multiple celebrate his birthday as Hunger Relief Day, a fitting tribute to a man who lives the motto, "We serve every single day." Truly, he is the living example of what Lionism stands for, what living through giving. So, during his governorship in 2011, 10-11, his slogan, he has given living is living, which is suits for his personality. Friends, the spirit of Lionism. As we all know, the spirit of Lionism, how it is when we know that uh, where there is a need, there is a lion. This is our slogan. We also serve according to our need and the purpose and where the need is there. I don't think that we can. I need more explanation for this because as Lions we are in practical and we are contributing and we are doing the gestures for the needy to help them and to ready to serve. Friends, our motto is "We serve." The 2 words "We serve" really gives a lot of tells about what we are. Not only what we serve, not no, we tell it clearly tells and explains about what we are. We serve. We the Lions all over the world, serving in more than 200 nations where there is a need, there is a lion, friends. Friends, Klein's Code of Ethics, even though it is our organization has started 100 years back, and Lion's Code of Ethics have been written 100 years old, but still we follow that Lion's Code of Ethics. One code of ethics that really reflects the today's subject and philosophy of Lionism is today that Lion Praveen Murray has explained the 7th Code of Ethics to aid others by giving my sympathy to those in distress, by aid to the weak, and my substance to the need. How clearly, how gratefully, and powerfully it has been explained the theme living is giving, the philosophy of lining. It is by words we can we can help by giving sympathy to those in distress, by what deed, by aid to the weak, and by substance to the needy. That's what the code of ethics also explains the today's subject, today topic, living is giving is Lionism, friends. Friends, LCF, as we know that as earlier our chief guest Lion Arna Abhay Oswal has clearly says that if you want to serve and give back to the society, if you want to serve and give back to the society, then I think LCF is the best platform. LCF is the best platform. Wherever you give, it reaches all over the world globally. It serves where there is a need. The contribution will help there, and they keep glow to that service, friends. LCA transforms an individual giving to global impact. The individual giving to transforms individual giving to a global commitment. It is not just a fund; it's a free for humanity, friends. It is not only every rupee, every dollar, whatever we give to the LCF, it definitely reaches to the needy people. It definitely support the restoring state. It support the disaster relief. It feed the hunger. It empower the youth. What a splendid service activities we can go through the LSF. So many lines hospitals are working all over the world by giving the vision to the blind. So many schools are working by giving the education to the poor and needy. So many hospitals are providing health to the poor and needy, like whatever the services and where even the government, before the government's responding, the LCF is coming out and contributing the fund and giving support to the disaster relief. Friends, this is what LCF is. So when we give through LCF, we give hope to the world. We give hope to the world, friends. Friends, Lions gave an impact on the society by our activities. It may be the vision, hunger, blood donation, education support, diabetes, whatever the service activities we do. Definitely, we give an impact on the society. In 1921, when Helen Keller gave a challenge to the Lions, and said that gave a challenge to set and challenge the Lion to why not the Lions become the Knights of the Run. Since that since that day, Lions Clubs International are serving a very extraordinarily and given sight to many millions of people. Millions of people. Even the government has not taken such initiative. For the eye and eye related activities, the people used to take only Lions clubs. That much brand image has been created in the society, friends. It is the Lions image. The LCF also support for the so many houses about global houses. Friends, can you type the question? Your answer in the how much grant funding has been as LCF provided so far? How much grants has funded by LCF so far?
Yeah, just you can make a guess. Since its inception in 1968, how much do you think LCF has given as grants? Make a guess. Somebody says 9,000 crores, somebody says 10,000 crores, somebody says $3 billion. And I don't know how much is it, maybe 15 crores, Papaya
So
Raju.
thank you so much for your good response. You are nearby that. So far LCF has contributed has given grants of more than 1.3 billion US dollars. It is approximately more than 11,000 crores by 22,000 grants. From 1968 it established. So how much service the LCF has given. It is about more than 11,000 grant rupees have been and with 22,000 grants have been granted so far. Such a great, we are proud, really we are proud to have that. Friends, can if you, it will be more appropriate, I think, if you share what you have contributed to the LCF. What is your contribution to the LCF? You can share your contribution in your chat box.
If you have ever contributed to LCIF. Please tell us how much have you contributed. Praveen says 2 MJFs. Padmavati says 2 MJFs. Nallapandi says 1 MJF. And somebody by name 125359 to Jayanti Malik, I think she gave, how much is it? This is
$7,000.
$7,000. Wow. Ramesh Gampa says $5,300. And Udaya Surya Bhagavan, 2 MJFs. P.V. Ramana says $2,100. Gampa Nageshwar Rao, $2,650. Gauri, 1 MJF. Narasimharaju, 1 MJF. And Anita Reddy, 1 MJF. Ram Manohar, 1 MJF. Vandana, $8,000 or what? Swarnalata, 3 mugs, maybe MJFs. H. Rajireddy, 10 lakhs. LS Reddy, 1 plus MJF.
Okay,
I
thank
think
you so much. Thank
many,
you for
many
your
more.
I appreciate for your contributions. Such a great contribution. Try to contribute not only on the form of MGF. You can contribute whatever the $10, $20, $50, whatever. Definitely to help the society and the needy people globally. Thank you very much. Thank you, friends. Friends, living behind material. Friends, recently, a few months ago, I received a call from my old student, Ravali, who was in deep distress. Her father had admitted 2 of her sisters into a B.Ed college and other into a nursing college. But tragically, he passed away in an accident just a month after their admission. Ravali's family was suddenly left without any source of income. She has 3 sisters and 2 brothers, all still studying, and the family was struggling even to meet their basic needs. Moved by their situation, I reached out to Lions clubs in our district for support. 2 Lions clubs, Hyderabad Jubilee Hills and Hyderabad Jaiho, immediately came forward offering financial assistance to ensure that Ravali's sisters could continue their education. Today, they are both pursuing their dreams thanks to the kindness and timely help of our Lions. This simple act of compassion shows how a small gesture of giving can change the course of someone's life. Small gesture of giving can change the course of someone's life. That is the heart of Lionism. Living is giving, friends. A lion's act of kindness that changed someone's life. That small kind of gesture from the Lions clubs changed their 2 little girls for the future. So a little kind act of kindness that earlier in our chief guest message that a small gesture of donating some groceries to the children shows given a life, a motivation to their life, to their students and the children and the family. So a lines of acne can change someone's life. Friends, a club project they brought hope to many. Friends, there are a lot of permanent projects to the club. They are doing wonderfully good. Recently, I visited and inaugurated a project of Lions Club of Hyderabad Jubilee Hills Vital, a saving training center. There, I met with some poor women who came there to train, to learn the saving mission, saving. That gives a livelihood to them. I asked them why you have came here, what do you want to learn, what can you do by learning this. They simply said that will help. By this they will that help to help their family and to educate their children by earning somewhat. So by that projects, by the project club projects, by the permanent projects that are bringing hope to many people. Even giving smile, giving time, and giving your ear makes your life meaningful. Friends, it gives a tremendous not only the service, not only the matter of money, it also the matter of a word, a smile, even the listening to the people who are in stress is also a kind of act and a living a giving. empathy is the currency of human. Empathy is the currency of humanity. Friends, empathy is the currency of humanity. When we understand others' feelings, and respond with compassion, we truly live the spirit of Lionism, friends. That is, the empathy is the currency of humanity. Giving is not one-time act; it is a habit. It's an attitude. When we habituate of giving, a one-time act, it's a habit and it's an attitude that shows a gesture and give a light to someone's life, friends. True leaders empower others. As like the two PIDs are here, one is Arunaji and another Baburao. They are true leaders. They are empowering others. They are inspiring others by their act, deed, and word. For every moment, every act, every contribution, they are making others to empower. Friends, this is where living is going. Friends, we are coming to the end of this session. We are coming to the end of this session. Let's reflect on what that truly affects. Friends, the other day I caught a running city bus and managed to get inside. A gentleman who was seated immediately after offered me his seat. During the 1 hour journey, I noticed that he offered his seat to four different passengers, choosing to stand most of the time. Out of curiosity, I asked him, "Why do you keep giving up your seat and standing yourself?" He smiled humbly and replied, "Sir, I have a passion to serve people. I have a passion to serve people. But as a daily laborer, I don't have the means to donate money. So I decided to serve others in small way by giving my seat whenever I can." I was deeply moved by his words. His act reminded me that the spirit of giving has nothing to do with wealth. It comes from my heart. Dil se kaam karna. That what it teaches, and it is similar to the subject living is giving is Lionism. Don't count what you give what counts. If you have, don't count, don't, it is not to need the number of activities. Do the one activity that really gives a satisfaction. It brings smiles to the beneficiaries. That what we need. When we live to give, we live forever in hearts, in smiles, and in service. That was it. The chief guest has shared that she had contributed it. She had given a lot of satisfaction. The smiles, they see, she saw the smiles on the children. The little service rendered. She got the more satisfaction than contributing 2 crores to the LCIF. So when we live to give, we live forever in hearts, in smiles, in service. The more we give, the stronger our becomes. Friends, when we give more, definitely the pride will increase. Friends, as a school teacher, as nagaRAJU sir has stated, as a professionally, I'm a school teacher. I used to work in a school at Markuk in Telangana, where the school, when I go enter into the school was in a very pathetic situation. But when I had decided to do something for this school, I approached many lines, including Babu Rao sir and another friend Surya Rao sir and other. I requested everyone to visit my school and do something for school. When these all 40 lines visited our school, and they promised to contribute to the school. But my good friend, the past district governor Surya Rao sir, had come forward to adopt that school. Almost he immediately decided and advised me to construct a toilet complex with a dire need for the girls of that student. In 2012 only contributed 20 lakhs and made a model toilet complex when 32 boys and 32 girls can use the toilets. Now, almost he contributed 1 crore rupees to the school and transformed. We both together with the help of the staff and society, we transformed that school to a corporate school. Now it is the one a role model school in the entire Telangana. Received 2 national awards and state awards. And we also stopped. We had also helped some more schools and provided infrastructure at the school. The more we give, the stronger our pride becomes. That is the what we have learned. Make a habit of daily service and appreciation. Friends, it is that we all know that scientifically it is proven that if you do an activity for 21 days, it will make a habit. So when we lines doing continuous from this years together, definitely it helps it making it a habit of serving. Definitely it will the service definitely needs appreciation. Friends, true service does not need applause. The satisfaction of making a difference is the loudest applause we can ever receive. That is the heart of Lionism, living through giving. Serve silently, smile openly, friends. Friends, give a little more than you take, smile a little more than you speak, and serve a little more each day. For that's how a lion lives forever. Friends, we are lions, born to serve, bound to compassion, and remembered by the difference we make. Let's continue to live our motto proudly. We serve. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. It's now, I think it's question time. Over to nagaRAJU, sir.
Thank you, Mana. That was a very exhaustive and very, very powerful presentation on the art of giving and how giving is important, how giving defines our living. Living and giving are one and the same, like Arunaji said, giving is living and living is giving. They both are synonymous. Before I invite questions, there are 3 or 4 things that I need to do. The first, there is a response that I'd like to read. This is from Sai Kumar Vemula. He says, today, sharing goes beyond physical giving. It need not always be money that we give. It can be lots of other things. He says, sharing your ideas to ignite innovation, sharing your stories to inspire, sharing your platform to empower voices, sharing your skills to transform others' lives. Beautifully put. All these things are giving. Yes, we agree with you, Sai Kumar. Then I would like to make a mention that past council chairperson Raji Reddy has written that he has contributed 10 lakh rupees to Lions Clubs International Foundation. There is another very interesting mention here. Praveen, can you locate Rajesh Kumar Agarwal? Please unmute him. He has contributed $100,000 to LCIF. If you are there, please tell us what
I made
inspired
him.
you.
I have unmuted him, sir.
Yeah, Rajeshji, what inspired you to do that?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good.
Good
Yeah,
evening to everybody.
yeah.
I have by now donated more than $200,000 already
Wow.
paid. And I am a member of Lions Club of Lokhandwala Township, Mumbai, but I mostly live in Dubai. Right now, I am calling you from my office in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, the whole purpose of life is giving back to the society. When God has blessed us with anything, what we will do with money that we have in our bank, the day we understand, that is what has inspired me. The way I understood, okay, God has given me what for, what, how much I can eat, drink, or enjoy. So if I am living with my fellow people, I won't say poor people, I won't say with my fellow people, with my fellow friends, their blessings, that keeps my life happy, and that is what I do every day.
Thank you.
And besides giving to Lions International, I also do different type of charity, whatever I can. And I'm really thankful to LCIF for giving me opportunity to serve the humanity. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
See you
Rajeshji.
once
Thank you very
again.
much.
See you all in Isame.
Thank you. There is another gentleman here, and then he is a past international director. His way of giving it slightly different. He did not contribute, or perhaps he contributed to LCIF, not as much as he contributed to LCIF through others. He gave lots of different kinds of incentives. If necessary, I'll translate for him. Baburao garu, మీరు మీ తరఫున కాకుండా వేరే వాళ్ళ ఇన్సెంటివ్ ద్వారా ఒక 5 times 6 times మోర్ ఇచ్చారు కదా, వాట్ ఇన్స్పైర్డ్ యూ?
Program creator like nagaRAJU. Today chief guest my sister Aruna ji, like Amarnath. आज अरुणा जी हमारा मल्टीपल काके वेलकम टू अरुणा जी. My district governor 2010-11 living is giving our slogan. इंडिया में एक स्लोगन को सूटेबल गेस्ट कौन देखे तो अरुणा जी चीफ गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर हमारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट इंस्टॉलेशन के लिए. अरुणा जी आपका रोल मॉडल, आपका इंस्पायर हमारा लाइफ में बहुत बहुत इंस्पायर है अरुणा जी. मगर लाइन नागराजू साहब आपका क्वेश्चन का आंसर हम अकेला दिए तो दूसरा आदमी को वो इंसेंटिव दिए तो ज्यादा एमजीएफ आने के लिए मैं वो प्रोग्राम का ऐसा कर दिया साहब. आज का अमरनाथ एक स्कूल एग्जाम्पल दिया. एवरी लोगों को थोड़ा आपके लिए को हेल्प करे तो हमारा लायंस क्लब इंटरनेशनल फाउंडेशन ऐसा वर्ल्ड में कोई फाउंडेशन नहीं है. पूरा आदमी एमजीएफ कोशिश करना और फ्रेंड्स के लिए और रिलेटिव्स में भी कर सकते अच्छा रहते. थैंक यू वेरी मच लाइन नागराजू.
Thank you, PID Baburao Garu. To put it very briefly in English, the answering my question, Line Baburao said that giving, of course, is okay, but the same giving also motivates other people to become Melvin Jones Fellows, other people to donate more. I think it was a greater pleasure for him. That's why he contributed lots of incentives, maybe 5 times, 6 times, 10 times more than he directly donated. Thank you very much. The topic may not invite too many questions, but in case anybody has a question, please raise your virtual hand and we'll unmute you. In the meanwhile, Aruna ji, if you have any last closing comment, you are also welcome to give it.
Yes, Raju ji, actually, I am so motivated and inspired today because I never expected that my lions love me so much, me and my family, apart from the money. I'm not talking about the money, just keep the money aside. But how we behave, how we talk, how we want to mingle together, how we want to be a part of our family. That's what Lionism means to me. So we have never thought of that this is a big man or a small man. If we are lions, we are all equal. And the seminar was really, really wonderful because it's just a part of LCIF, because we all believe that if we contribute to LCIF, it is going to come back to us. For so many projects in India and so many hospitals, so many projects we can do for the society. So I think this is a very good platform. Because when I joined in 89, I never expected that I will be associated with it so long. Now it is 36 years from now. It is like a magnet for me. It attracts us. This platform attracts us to go there, meet our lions, inspire them, motivate them, and then get inspiration from them also to do more and more. Yes, thank you, Babu Raoji, for appreciating me so much. And you also do so much. I remember when I came to your district, you initiated so many MJFs, incentives and all. You always do that. And thank you, Amarnath Rao, who gave a very beautiful presentation. It was wonderful, wonderful presentation. It will inspire more people now. I'm very confident. And last, and I would like to thank nagaRAJU, who is constantly since 3 years, he's doing this webinar. You won't believe it, nagaRAJU, how many lions must have been benefited with that. How many students, because this is not only lions are watching, maybe the family is watching. And we are motivating whole families, not only lions together. So thank you so much for that. We're continuing that. I wish you all the best. Maybe you make 5 years plan for that. And whenever you need me, I'm always there for you. And thank you all for your contributions, your passion, your compassion for LCIF. Keep it going and let us see everyone growing. Not in knowledge, but in power of giving, as living is giving and giving is living. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Arunaji. I would like to invite one more person. Praveen, do you mind unmuting Prakash? I'm not able to locate him. I made him a co-host, but I face there. So Prakash Agaru, what motivated you to construct a hospice with an LCIF grant?
Is there, sir? He is a co-host, so he can just unmute.
He is a co-host. He can unmute. I think you heard my question. What motivated you to build a hospice with an LCIF grant?
Yeah, just please my. Is it okay, right?
Yeah.
Voice?
Yes.
Good evening, everybody. Aruna Oswalji. So, I can say you are the one of the motivator here, present here. But basically, is the one is of my wife, and second is the cause. The cause which I have chosen that is more connected to me and to my wife. So that's the reason I have chosen the hospice to serve the terminally ill patients, because that's a very challenging one. But as airlines, we have been doing since decades different ways of services to the community. So I thought that is one of the challenging service to do it. So I had taken up, and for that I know I can't do singly. I got the good team and also LCIF. LCIF is supporting me very much. With the conference only, with their conference only, I'm taking up. They are supporting me. Lions Club International Foundation is a wonderful foundation for us. We have to get for any type of help and support, or in the administration part also, they are advising me in a different way. I have taken up this with all your help, particularly chairman and project chairman, Dr. Babu Rao Garu, secretary, and nagaRAJU, have chosen such type of persons here in this team, because who are wholeheartedly working for the community. So that is the one aspect, and my interest is to take up the challenging where people cannot address that problem. That is the one thing. So with all the team, we are working it. I am grateful to the LCIF.
Thank you, Prakash. Let me tell you all that this hospice is going to start in the next few months, and this has become possible because of $1 million donation from Dr. Prakash Rao. So he has contributed $1 million to LCIF, and we are taking it back as a designated grant for this project. There is a general knowledge question I would like to ask all of you. Do you all know, out of the 1.4 million members that we have in Lionism in 200 countries, who is the largest, biggest donor to LCIF? Either you can write in the chat box, or maybe you can tell me. If you raise your hand, I'll unmute you. Everybody knows the answer. Everybody knows the answer. Yes. Some people said no idea, but everybody. I think Arunaji, hats off.
Yes.
Hats off to you. Hats off. She is
So funny.
the largest donor to LCIF, not Japan, not Korea, not America, not England, our own Indian, our own friend, our own sister. I think she has contributed so much. I think it cannot be put in words at all. I think such a big sum, several millions of dollars. Thank you.
And so many times she
So
keeps
many
giving.
times, so
She
many
keeps
times,
giving.
so many
Yes.
times and so much. So we are extremely happy that Arunaji has come as chief guest today. I think nobody to beat her. And also, not only the money, but her speech was very powerful and quite insightful, quite thoughtful, and quite touching. So very happy. Thank you very much. I think we have another 2 or 3 minutes in case anybody has a question. Nobody has raised hands yet because the topic does not perhaps demand questions. Everything has been said by Amar already. Okay, if there are no other questions, Vijaya, do you have a question, Vijaya?
There is no question. I would like to recall the inauguration of by Aruna Oswalji, the Ujjwala Lions Foundation in 2015, which has given an innovative project of empowering women. And we have, even in Corona, more than 300 women were given, living by more than 25,000 per month. We have innovative program of giving 20,000 rupees mission. interest-free loan, and like that, more than 100 women were done. And thanks to Aruna Oswalji for inaugurating and contributing towards that.
Thank you.
We are
Very
we
much.
are for women empowerment. So give.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So we are going on to the last part of the program. The next presentation is going to happen on the 1 second. I'll show you on the screen.
13th November.
I know.
He is ready, sir.
I'm-
If I want,
So-
I won't stop. Jayanti will come back. Come.
So the next Skill Up presentation, the 56th one, is going to happen on November 13th, 2025. And this is going to be made by the Didi of everybody, one of the most senior LCIPs.
The younger lion.
Jayanti.
LCP.
The topic is emotional agility for leaders. Jayanti, you can propose a vote of thanks and invite people to your session.
Thank you very much, nagaRAJU Garu, for giving me this opportunity. It was a very, really wonderful session. I really feel enriched by attending this from start to finish. And, this subject is very much our own. Living is giving in Lionism. This is really a mantra of all our Lions. And, just these people being here in itself has set the tone of today's session. Aruna ji being here and inaugurating with such good story of her life, just daily life, that she buying the groceries for that little boy. And really, it was such a moving story. And as you have rightly said, these little things probably moves us more than you donating millions of dollars over the years to LCIF. So, but all the things are important. Of course, we feel very proud that you are the largest, highest donor in LCIF. That makes us proud. And here Baburao Garu is here, and he is also a very large donor. So is Prakash Rao ji. There are so many large donors present here in this particular session by Amarnath ji. So altogether, it was a very very enriching session. And Amarnath ji, you really have done justice to the subject, although it is a very common subject for Lions, but with your passion and with your kindness, with your love, you have really justified today's your presentation. And friends, next session, a fortnight later on 13th of November. So I have been, I really got the opportunity given by nagaRAJU Garu to present on mental agility for leaders. And we are very fortunate that I think it hasn't changed, and PID, our Pankaj Mehta ji will be our chief guest. So friends, please be, oh yes, another thing, lately we were having a less attendance, but today I think Amarnath ji is so popular that the attendance from the very beginning was 250. When he started, the attendance was 250. That was really great. So I request all who are present here to please be there on 13th of November and encourage me to share with you what the mental agility we all have to acquire to go through life and go through the life in Lionism. So thank you all very much for being here today. And once again, Aruna ji, every time it's a pleasure seeing you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jayanti ji. Wishing you all the best for your next webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. So this is my mobile number. I use it for WhatsApp also in case you wish to receive the future notifications of the Skill Up programs, which I organize on every alternate Thursday. So you can just send a hello to me, or you can shoot that QR code and you will automatically join a group in which these messages are posted. I also have given you my mail address in case you want. Some of these presentations have been recorded and posted on YouTube, and the YouTube link is there on the screen in case you wish to see some of them. Maybe 95% of them are available there. You can visit them. Thank you once again, and good night, everybody. This window will be open for another 4 or 5